What is going on, guys? It is your boy Elevate Limits here, back with another video today. And today I have for you the best scoring center build. So obviously you're going to start this build off by making a center. Scoring style definitely needs to be outside if you want to score a lot of points with this guy. Height, you're obviously going to make him 7'3". And weight, I prefer making him at least 275 pounds, but I'm going to go 300. Number doesn't matter, high school doesn't matter. Handness. So a lot of people prefer to have right-handed, but I've also been hearing that left-handed shooters shoot better in this game for some reason. I'm not 100% sure if that's true, but if you want to give it a try, go for it. Dominant dunk hand, you obviously want to make that either. You don't want to be throwing up dunks with just your right hand or just your left hand. Wingspan, body length, and shoulder width definitely need to be maxed out. And yeah, that's actually about it for the actual. Because I have one of these, I have an absolutely great example to show you guys. So jump shooter is an absolute necessity because you are going to be shooting with this guy. You're not going to be necessarily playing in the paint as much. Inside scorer, it's not 100% necessary. A lot of people, when they make this build, choose to upgrade their playmaking instead so they can make more passes more accurately. But we have a badge that will cover that later on. Inside scorer, I put it all the way up because I just felt like it would fit our offensive scheme a little bit better. Along with athlete, because if you don't upgrade your athlete all the way, then you're going to be really, really slow, and I mean really slow, like below 50 speed. So I decided to get mine all the way up because 55 speed is at least decent compared to anything below that. And you also want to be able to dunk, and this is going to get your driving dunk up to around 70. Now, playmaker, I have it up to here because it is important, as I said before, but I didn't think it was absolutely important. Rebounding is obviously very important. You're going to want to be able to get boards, and you're going to want to be able to run transition. And the same badge that helps with the playmaking is also going to help with the rebounding and the transition play. Defender, I didn't think it was that important with this build, so I really just kind of upgraded that, but I didn't think it was a necessity, so it's not all the way upgraded, and it's not really that good. Now for badges. I'm just going to point out the ones that are pretty important and you're most likely going to want. So Relentless Finisher, obviously, because when you're gonna get in that paint, your inside scoring's not. It's not that it isn't good, but it's not where it would be if you had an inside center. So Relentless Finisher is gonna get it there. It's really gonna help you finish inside and under the basket. For corner specialist, you guys don't necessarily need this, but I really recommend it because the corner is a really good spot for this center to spot up and take his shots. It will help with threes, which you actually can make with this guy if you have corner specialist. And you can make them with this guy without corner specialist, but this will really help making them. Now for Deadeye. Deadeye I find really important for this guy. You're going to find that opponents close in on you really quickly just by holding LT or pressing up on the stick. So with this badge, you're really just going to be able to shoot over people. And with this build in particular, you're going to be able to shoot over people anyway. With the height advantage that you're going to have on everyone and being able to shoot, it's going to be really deadly from pretty much anywhere on the floor. Now Fade Ace, it's not 100% necessary, but I do recommend having it. Whenever you get contested, you're going to fade, obviously, and you're at least going to have a chance at making those shots. And if you need it for like a clutch moment or something, or a buzzer beater, then at least you're going to have this for your backup. Now for Microwave, definitely want to get Microwave. Microwave will make you hot almost instantly after 1 or 2 shots. And when you get hot with this guy, you're pretty much unstoppable. All of your stats boost +5 for each ring. So you're going to have an 85 3 ball, and 85 driving layup, and 85 driving dunk, which is actually insane to have on just one player. Now for Unfazed, you're definitely going to want to get this too, because when you get hot, you will stay hot, and I'm telling you, you will not drop off that hot streak. Behind the Back Pro, that's just a joke badge that my friend got for me when he was on my account. Just disregard this badge, and honestly, you probably shouldn't get this badge at all, ever, for this build. But Break Starter, this is one of the most important badges that you need for this guy. You want the rebound. You're going to get the defensive rebound because you have defensive crasher from getting the break starter. And then when you get the rebound, you're going to be able to throw it down the floor so accurately and so far and so fast that it's just going to help your team's transition in the long run by so much. And you're just definitely going to want this badge. Now, as for crasher, you're going to be able to grab defensive boards so easily. It's just ridiculous. It pretty much boosts your defensive rebounding stat by probably 20 in my opinion. It doesn't actually boost the stat, like if you look at it, but I really feel like it does. Like if it were to boost it by a certain number, it would boost it by at least 20. Now for bruiser. Bruiser drains energy from the opponent quick. You just get this from making your guy certain height to weight ratio. That's why I chose to make my guy 7'3", because he needs to be pretty heavy to get this badge. And he really just wears out opponents. It makes it very easy to get steals if you just press up on someone, get them tired, and take the ball. And lastly, but not least, there's posterizer. Posterizer isn't 100% necessary, but I really enjoy having it because when you do get in the paint, you can use standing dunks and rim grazers and stuff to really just jump over people. And you wouldn't be able to do that with this build unless you have this badge, so I do really recommend it. With this jump shot, I really tend to get my shots off quickly without being disrupted, and I can really just get easy baskets. And for timing, you guys should already know this. If you're not running a jump shot on quick by now, you should probably just sell your game back to GameStop, because honestly, if you're not running a quick jumper, then you're going to get contested so easily, and it's just not even going to be worth it. You're going to get contested and blocked nonstop. We actually had a guy on our team that ran John Wall quick, and we kind of couldn't even play with him that game because it was so slow. Now for free throws. This is personally my favorite free throw since 2K11. So pretty much this free throw is really slow, but the timing on it is so easy, and it's pretty much green light every time. With this free throw, I rarely ever miss from the line, and I provide a lot of points to my team with it. As far as dunk packages go, I really just stick to a lot of the big man dunk packages with this guy. But absolute necessary is under basket rim pulls and under basket regular. They're both standing dunks, which is 100% necessary, because your standing dunk is not bad with this guy at all. And if you do get under the basket, these will go in 99% of the time. Another dunk that I would definitely recommend is big man side clutches off one. This is a really quick drop in, and it's really effective for not getting blocked. The last dunk I would like to show you guys is big man baseline reverses. So this dunk is really effective for driving baseline, and if you get into the paint with this dunk, you're really just going to tear it up with this build. You're going to sprint straight into the paint, turn around, and slam the ball right into the opponent's head. And it's just going to be really effective for scoring in the paint, and you rarely ever get blocked. Alright guys, if you enjoyed, or even used this build, just let me know down in the comments, and please leave a like and subscribe. And yeah, it's been your boy, Elevate Limits, and I'm signing out.
Meanwhile